Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the third try to camp during the storm. If you watch the channel, you know the last time was a big bust and that we didn't hardly get anything but some really bad wind and a lot of rain in that supposed to be epic storm. Yeah, I know some people got it really bad and are still dealing with it, and my heart goes out to those people and I hope the best for them. But in my area, we didn't get anything. So tonight we're supposed to get anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of snow. So I figured we'd try it again. I saved you guys the trouble of watching me set everything up. It's pretty much the same setup as last time. I did get a new flue pipe for the stove, and I also got a well, I didn't get, but I brought my wool blanket because it's supposed to be 10 below zero tomorrow morning, wind chill, and I think the temperature is supposed to be around like 4, so it's going to be cold in the morning. But yeah, there's supposed to be like 3 to 6 inches of snow coming in tonight. We'll see. It's on the radar, and they're pretty adamant and pretty sure that it's going to come tonight, so I figured we'd try another camp. Got a good dinner planned. It's gonna be the same dinner as last time. I'm gonna make the chicken fajitas again. I had some leftover stuff, and you know, I figured they were really good last time, so let's go ahead and do the chicken fajitas again. But I got everything set up except for my sleep system, and I haven't cut any firewood yet. I still have some firewood out here from that tree I cut down. If you watch the channel, you know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and split some of that up for tonight. I'm gonna get a fire going out here, and then stack some wood for inside the tent because it's gonna be cold tonight. So, and also the winds are supposed to be like sustained anywhere from 17 to 20 miles an hour and gusts from 30 to 40. So it's gonna be windy too. And if you've seen the video last time, you know the tarp got all knocked down and stuff, so I don't know if I'm going to try to take it down before I go in the tent for the night or just leave it and hope for the best. We ended up getting 75 mile an hour gusts out of that last storm, so that was pretty strong wind. I'm surprised the tent and that bent flue pipe you know, held up as good as they did. So just for the tarp to fall down, I mean, it didn't rip or anything. This is the same tarp, but it did blow down, you know, the sticks blew down and stuff. So anyway, I just got done setting up. I'm a little sweaty because it's a lot warmer than I thought it was going to be right now. I think it's like around 39 degrees. I'll put that up here what the Celsius is. And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and get some firewood split, get a fire going out here, and finish putting my gear away, maybe get my sleeping bag and my mat out, and because the temperature is kind of starting to drop, plus I'm all sweaty. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back after I get the fire going, and we'll see what we're gonna do from there. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, everyone. Whew. I'm sweating. I got all the firewood stacked in the tent for the hot tent. Got a little bit of a fire going here. I need to add some wood to it. I'm just sitting down for a minute. Oh, I think I'm pretty much ready for tonight. I had a late lunch, so I'm not super hungry right now. The temperature's starting to drop a little bit. It's supposed to start snowing about 9 o'clock, I think, so we'll see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sit here a minute and rest, try to cool off a little bit. I'm sweating. I don't want to be too sweaty when it gets real cold, you know. Try to dry off a little bit. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here a minute and then get this fire going a little bit better, and then maybe think about cooking some dinner. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll bring you back in a few. Oh. Yeah, the temperature's dropping. It's about 7 o'clock. I just looked at the radar. It looks like it's going to be snowing pretty soon. You can feel it in the air. You can feel the moisture and the temperature just dropping. So, yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be snowing pretty soon. I'm trying to get this fire nice and hot so I can maybe do some cooking. I'm tired. I'm gonna try to stay up kind of late, see what the snow's gonna do. I have a feeling we're gonna wake up in the morning and everything's gonna be covered, especially with the way the radar looks. I'm gonna take a screenshot of the radar so you guys can see it. Whew. Yeah. It's supposed to keep building too. I mean, there's not a whole lot of snow on the radar, but it's building because of that tropical low that's pushing moisture up this way. So, yeah, they said 3 to 6. We'll see. I hope it doesn't get to no 40-mile-an-hour winds. That's gonna suck. I wanted to try to show you guys my new flue pipe from my stove before it got dark, but it got dark too quick, and I don't want to shine a light on it. You're not gonna be able to see it that good, so I'll show it to you in the morning if it's not covered in snow. Who knows? They've been wrong every time, so we'll see. Fire's finally going good. I don't know if that wood was a little wet. There was some water on top of the tarp, I guess, from that storm. Because I had that tarp over the wood, so yeah, there was some water on the tarp. So I think the wood was a little moist. Hopefully I can get the stove in there going good, because I'm gonna need it with 10 below wind chills in the morning. I'm not gonna want to get out of the tent and break this down, but I kind of got to be somewhere in the morning kind of early, so I need to get out of here probably I'd like to get out of here by about 8:30, 9 o'clock, wrapped up, you know, cleaned up and everything, but we'll see how that goes. I have to be out of here by 10 at the latest, so hopefully I get out of here a little before that. That would be great, especially if there's a whole lot of snow, because I'm probably going to have to take a minute and shovel some of the snow out of the pig pens so they have a little bit of room to move around depending on how deep it is. Sure, I'm gonna have to go and defrost their water. I've been doing that every day, taking hot water from the spigot and dumping it in their water barrels to thaw it out, and it's been working okay. You know, 2 5-gallon buckets for each set of pigs, and it usually thaws it out no problem. But tomorrow with the snow, it might be a little bit more challenging to get some hot water in their water and thaw it out. I want to get those heater things for the barrels that wrap around. It's like a Velcro or a sticky mat that heats, and you put it around the outside of the barrel, and then you just plug it into an extension cord. I want to get a couple of them. I looked them up the other day, and I think they're like $70 each, so a little bit more expensive than what I thought. I was thinking you could get them for maybe 30-40 bucks a piece, but yeah, the ones I seen were almost 70, probably 70 with shipping, you know. So usually it doesn't get, you know, it doesn't stay below freezing for days at end, and you know, if it's just one day, it's not a big deal to dump some hot water in there. But with it being freezing every single day, it's starting to get to be a little too much to bring them hot water every morning. So probably going to look into getting some of those things for the barrels to heat them. Yeah, it's nice and peaceful. It's pretty quiet tonight. People are hunkering down because of this storm. Like I said, we don't get much snow around here, so when snow comes, people hunker down. My son went up to Walmart earlier. I'm sure there wasn't hardly anything left on the shelves. So I don't know. I haven't talked to him since he's been back, but he probably didn't get much because it was probably sold out, but maybe not. You know, we just had that storm threat a week ago is when I made the other video of me camping. It was about a week ago, and everybody freaked out, you know, with the ice and everything, and we didn't get anything here. Well, you've seen on the video, if you've seen the other video, I mean, we got some winds now. I'm not gonna lie, it was 70-mile-an-hour winds, 75, I think, gusts, you know, gusts to 70, 75 in my area, which is pretty strong winds for this area, but we don't get a whole lot of snow, so a little bit of snow and everybody freaks out around here. But I was pretty stocked up from the last time, and I'm thinking most people were probably still stocked up from the last time. So hopefully there was stuff on the shelves for my son. I don't know what all he was trying to get, but hopefully there was some stuff there. I know he was trying to get some cases of water, but other than that, I don't know. But yeah, guess I need to think about maybe getting some dinner stuff prepped. I cut up the chicken breast before I left the house, so I didn't have to touch raw chicken. And I brought some more of that balsamic marinade or whatever it was that I showed in the last video. If you have that in you guys' stores, pick it up, because it is really good. I mean, I've been eating it on everything. I ate it on, I ate a salad the other day. I put it on the salad. That was really good. I put it on those chicken fajitas. That was awesome. And I ate some ramen noodles the other night, some spicy ones, and I put that on it. It wasn't so good on that, but the salad and the fajitas, awesome. So good. So yeah, I'll try to show. Actually, I think I got it right here in the bag, if I didn't forget it. Got my food bags out here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if you guys can see this. If you can't see it, here. If you can't see it, go back and watch my other video. I think I got a good picture of it in that video. But this stuff is really good. It's Italian Asian fusion. Sweet and spicy sauce. It says use on everything. It's balsamic reduction with ponzu and chili peppers. And it is really good, so you guys go try some of that. You'll like it. It's a little bit spicy, I guess, because of the chili peppers. And my wife doesn't like spicy stuff at all. But she actually didn't mind that at all. She said it wasn't that hot at all. So, I mean, it's worth a try. If you don't like hot stuff, it's worth to at least try it, because you might like it. It's not that hot, but it does have a little bit of spice to it. So, yeah, the heat's coming in this tarp nice. That's what I tried to get on the last video, but I didn't get the tarp quite close enough to the fire, but it's perfect this time. Okay, I'm ready to prep dinner. I got the fire going inside the tent. Just got an onion here. Making fajitas, so just gotta cut an onion and a pepper up. And the temperature is dropping. Starting to get cold. I think the low tonight is, they said 11 on the 10-day, but when I looked at the hourly, it was actually, it went down to 4 degrees. So, I don't know. 4 degrees is gonna be chilly in that tent. I have to keep that fire rolling. I'm just gonna put it all on my plate right here. I got a plate. I'm just gonna stick it all on, and then I'm gonna cook my chicken first. Same way I did it last time, if you've seen the other video. This is like deja vu. I think I said that in the last video. I don't know. Definitely feels like deja vu. Making the same food. Supposed to be this storm coming with all this snow. And if we don't get anything, I don't know. If we don't get anything tonight, then I am going to just plan a camping trip and watch. It'll be a blizzard. Got a nice big bell pepper here. Just throwing all that in the fire. It'll be all right. There's no birds around, it's too cold. Or I'd give it to the bird. If you've seen the last video, you know the bird tried to take it. Then he didn't like it. He grabbed it, and then he's like, oh, I don't like this. And then he just left it. I ended up picking that up and throwing it away. I didn't want to leave it out here. It's poisonous to my dogs, and if they wander up here to the front of the property, that's why I threw that one in the fire. I guess I gotta throw it in a garbage bag, but I don't have one started yet. Still got my food. Usually I take the bag that I bring my food in and make that a garbage bag. but I still got food in it. So, uh-oh. Yeah, some peppers and onions looking good. Okay, I got my frying pan here. Got my seasonings. It's getting cold, my hands are getting numb. It's gotta be close to freezing. I'm gonna put a little oil in there. And I'm gonna put my chicken in there. Now I need a garbage bag. Let's see, what do we got? Got some onion powder. Got some garlic powder. A lot of garlic. Let's put a lot of garlic in there. I like a lot of garlic. And I got a little bit of Italian seasoning. That'll be good. Just a little bit. Ooh, temperature's dropping. My hands are getting numb. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the fire, and then we'll add the vegetables after this cooks a minute. I got some tongs here, and gotta put some of that balsamic stuff on there. Balsamic. There we go. Yeah. That's looking good. I don't know if you guys can hear that banging. I'm not sure what that is. It's off in the distance. Sounds like it's coming from that commercial building that's next to our property. I think they build like picture frames or something over there. I don't know. But it sounds like it's coming from over that way. Listen to that sizzle. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add the vegetables. Just let that cook down. Then we'll add the fajita packet, and then we can eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Okay, I think it's about done. I like my peppers to be a little crunchy. I don't like them mushy. It's looking good though. It smells great. I wish you guys could smell it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of water. And then I'm gonna add this fajita packet. And I'm gonna stir in the yumminess. Oh yeah. That is looking good. Just gonna let that cook a little bit, thicken up, and then it'll be time to eat. I'd say that's done. Look at that. That looks delicious. Got me a tortilla. Put some of this yumminess on it. Got some cheese. Gotta put some cheese on there, right? Some cheese. And the secret sauce. What do we want? How about some Diablo? Taco Bell Diablo. Look at that. That looks delicious. All right. That is delicious. That Diablo sauce, that'll warm me up on a cold day. Very good. Very good. Yeah. I'm not that hungry, so I don't know if I'm gonna eat as many as I did last time. Probably just take them in the tent. Maybe eat one later, I don't know. I might eat two now and some later. We'll see how it goes. Got the old Yingling again. Just can't step away from the Yingling, it's good. Yeah, really good. The temperature is dropping big time. It's starting to get cold. I don't know what the temperature is right now. I don't know where my phone is. I think it's in my pocket. Let's see what the temperature is right now. Because it is chilly. The wind's picking up. It's 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like 29 degrees Fahrenheit. And there's some snow coming. Definitely some snow coming. It's on the radar. Yeah. Fire's going good in the tent. Hope it's nice and warm in there. It's getting a little chilly out here. That wind. I know you can't see the tarp blowing, but it's blowing like right underneath the tarp, blowing all the heat out from underneath the tarp. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get snow or not. Oh, I'm hoping for some. I don't know about the pigs. The pigs don't want any, I'm sure. They've been cold these last week. I put a bunch more straw in their shelters yesterday for this cold coming. But, I mean, they had a bunch in there, but I just, added some more, make sure they had plenty. But they've been a little chilly. I don't know what they're going to do tomorrow. The high for tomorrow is 20 degrees, and the low tomorrow night is 11. And we're supposed to have 40-mile-an-hour winds, so it's going to be cold. I don't know if you can see it, but now the tarp's starting to blow around. I feel like the wind's coming from a bad direction tonight. That last camp, even though we had 75-mile-an-hour gusts, it was all coming from the other side, and the woods was blocking it off. But tonight it feels like it's coming across the field, so might be a little bit more hectic tonight if we get strong winds. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's a lot of snow with very little wind. But yeah, well, I'm gonna finish eating and then probably have to do a cleanup, organize some of this gear that's out here so it doesn't get buried in the snow. And then we'll see from there. But yeah, just gonna finish this and that's so good. And then we'll, I don't know, see if it's snowing. That would be cool. Get finished eating and start snowing. That'd be awesome. But definitely gonna finish eating, get this fire stoked up good, and clean up. Then I'll bring you guys back. We'll see what we're gonna get into tonight. Maybe it'll be snowing by then. All right, see you guys in a few. Cheers. Yeah. Very good. Well, where's the snow? I said it would be snowing. What time is it? It's almost 9 o'clock. It's 8:40. They said snow about 9 o'clock, so should be snowing anytime. I know it's getting cold. Ugh. My hands are numb. Yeah. Oh, the camera just shut off. That sucks. I think it's getting too cold. GoPro, known for shutting off for too hot and too cold. You gotta have the perfect temperature. But anyway, yeah, it's got down to like 17 the last 3 nights and barely got up above freezing. I think the other day it was 35 and then 36, and then today it actually got up to like 42, I think. So, but yeah, it's been cold. So even the pigs are cold, and they don't usually get cold, you know. As long as they got straw and a dry place, they're usually fine. But you could tell the cold's been wearing on them too. Even the birds around here, you know, the wild birds, you could tell that the cold's been wearing on them. I had one fly into the building the other day. I think it was cold. I had the big door open for a minute. I was doing something, and yeah, he flew in the building. He didn't want to leave. So I think the birds are cold too. I don't know why they don't fly further south, but I guess it's cold down in Florida now. I just heard that they're in a freeze for the next 2 days, like 20 degrees in Central Florida, so that's pretty cold. It's just a cold winter. I don't mind the cold too much. I like it better if you got snow. At least you got something, you know, to look forward to with the cold, is a little some snow. But yeah, when it's cold and there's no snow, it kind of sucks. Well, at least it's not a real cold rain. All right, that GoPro just shut off one more time. So that's what, 3 times it shut off tonight? So I guess it's that cold. I don't know. That sucks. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna clean up this mess out here, last little bit of stuff, and stir this fire so it can burn out, and then I'm gonna go get in the tent because I think the GoPro is getting too cold and it keeps shutting off. And take a look at the weather before I go in there, and then I'll come out in a little bit and see if it's snowing. So yeah, let me do that and I'll meet you guys in the tent. Oh, okay everyone, I'm back in the tent, or I'm in the tent. It's getting cold out there. I didn't see it snowing. I cleaned everything up out there. Let's come in here and warm up a minute. Oh, sure is nice having a hot tent. I love hot tenting. Hot tent camping is the way to go, for sure. I love it. I closed the big door behind the camera there. I got the little door open down on the end, and I got the vent open behind my sleeping pad over here. There's a vent down at the bottom, pretty big vent. It's all the way open. I got it all the way open, so I can feel the air coming in the door down at the bottom on my feet. I took my shoes off for a minute, just kind of resting, sprawl out, finish this beer, warm up a minute. Man, that stove puts off so much heat. I'm like sweating in a matter of 2 minutes of closing that big door. Could have almost left the big door open. It's such a pain though when you want to close it because it's got those poles and you got to actually get out, go over there, take the poles down. So I kind of wanted to close it. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna lay here a minute and rest and warm up, and I might I got my teapot right here. I might go ahead and put some water on and let it start heating up. Probably make a cup of tea in a few. But yeah, I was just gonna kind of lay here, warm up a little bit, and then get some water going and maybe step outside and see if it's snowing. I don't know if we'll hear it on the tent right away because we're under these trees. Could actually be snowing now. We probably wouldn't know. So, really like that new stovepipe. It's a little bit longer than my old one by, I want to say about 8 inches. Maybe a little bit more than that. Yeah, I had a hard time fitting it in the carrying bag because it has a little spot. You know, the stove fits in this way and then there's a little spot for the pipe to go, and it almost didn't fit in there because it has to fit the spark arrestor for the top and then the damper piece. They all go in a line down the back of the stove in the bag, and you have to get them in there just right now. Before you could kind of just toss them in there, but now you have to get them lined up just perfect or they won't fit in that bag. But it is kind of nice having the extra 8 inches on it. Gets it way up there away from the tent. You don't have to worry about sparks or anything coming down on the tent. I thought it was the exact one that came with this stove when I ordered it, but I guess I don't know. It's not the exact one, but I guess it went with these stoves though. Maybe they made a couple different models of this. What is this, the Daniel Outdoors? Daniel Outdoors, it's all titanium. Even the flue pipe's titanium, so super light. It is a really light stove. And I was worried about it warping a lot, you know, because the titanium will warp. But this one hasn't warped that bad. I mean, it warped a little bit, but you can still put it together fairly easy. And once you put it together, it straightens right out. So, yeah, I like it. It wasn't one of the cheaper ones, but I like it. It'll put off some heat, boy. Whew, it'll cook you in this tent. And it burns surprisingly long. If you pack it full of wood and you close the damper a little bit and close the airflow on the front here, it'll burn a good, I want to say almost 3 hours. You'll get heat off of it, which isn't too bad. I just like when it has a bunch of coals in it, you know, and if you do wake up cold, all you gotta do is throw some wood and it catches right away. And it does hold the coals if you get it going good and get some coals built up in there. It'll hold them, especially if you close the vent a little bit on the front and the damper, which last camp I didn't close any of those, and I woke up in the middle of the night freezing because of that wind. It was like 75-mile-an-hour gusts, and I left the vent by the bed here open. I usually do if I leave the fire going so that you get plenty of ventilation. And the wind was just blowing in that vent right there, right on me. And even in the sleeping bag, it was chilly. So I got up in the middle of the night and started the stove again. And it was completely out because I didn't close any of the vents and stuff, so the coals burnt out. So I had to actually like light it in the middle of the night, which kind of sucked. But it was freaking cold. And my sleeping bag's only rated to 32 Fahrenheit, which is what, 0 Celsius. So yeah, and it's gonna be well below that tonight. But I did bring a wool blanket. I have a camping wool blanket that rolls up pretty small. It's about the size of like one of those little one-person tents. It's even smaller than that. Here, I'll show you guys. I don't know if you're gonna see it. It's right here. I put it in a dry bag, but yeah, it's about that big, and nice wool blanket, high grade wool blanket. But I brought that along today in case if it does get super cold, and maybe if I wake up in the middle of the night and the stove's out and I don't feel like starting, I can just grab that wool blanket. I'll be plenty warm. But yeah, when they're talking 10 below wind chills, I wanted to make sure, I'm prepared for that, because like I said, it doesn't get that cold around here, so my gear's not really meant for that type temperatures. My clothes either, we don't get a lot of snow, we don't get those type cold temperatures, so even my clothes aren't rated for that kind of stuff. So I just brought the blanket as a backup in case if I needed it. Yeah, they're talking we could get possible blizzard conditions, but I don't know. It's not even snowing yet, and it's got to be about 9 o'clock. If we don't get anything, I'm never going to trust these weather people again. Not that I trust them much now, but I'm really not going to trust them. Oh, right before I came in the tent, I went over there and split a couple more logs just to make sure I had plenty of wood for tonight. Definitely don't want to run out of wood and it be freezing cold and then go out there to split some and it's all buried in the snow and stuff. That wouldn't be cool. So I went ahead and split like 3 more logs just so I have plenty. I think I'm okay. I'll just throw a couple in there just to keep it going so it doesn't go out completely. So, yeah. Hopefully I have enough wood. I mean, if I had to go out there and split some, I could, but if it's buried in snow, it's going to be a lot more challenging. And I got out here late. I didn't come out here till 5:15, and it gets dark at like 5:30. So no, I came out here at like 5 o'clock, and it gets dark about 5:30. So I set up the tarp, the tent, and the stove, and then I turned the camera on and talked to you guys. And I talked to you for a minute. I split a little bit of wood, and it was already dark. So yeah, I got a late start. I wasn't sure if I was gonna come out here tonight, because I had just did that camp last week, and yeah, it was kind of a last minute thing. I mean, I seen it on the weather that it was gonna be snowing and stuff, and I was like, oh, I really want to do a camp in that. But then I was like, well, I just did a camp and all my gear was soaking wet. I mean, I had to I took it back and spread it out in that big building and let it dry, put a fan on it, and I had to like repack it all up and stuff because it was all strung out drying and stuff from the last camp. So I had to hurry and pack everything up. I got the new flue pipe, so I rolled that one time inside to get it shaped. You know how you have to roll them. So I rolled it inside the building one time to get the right shape, because I didn't want to have to do that out here for the first time. And I actually did that yesterday, and I left it rolled in the flue shape overnight. So then this morning I had to roll it back so it fit in the bag with the stove. And yeah, it was just kind of chaos last minute trying to get out here. Wasn't sure if I was gonna do it, and then I was like, well, if we actually do get 6 inches of snow, I have to do it, because I've been trying to do this all winter long and keep getting stifled with these storms. They go somewhere else. I feel for all the people that got that ice storm though. I wasn't wanting no ice storm. It was supposed to be snow and some ice, not all ice like that. Some of the people's got like just nothing but ice. So, yep. All right, well, I'm gonna put some water on for some tea and chill out here a minute, and then we're gonna go outside and see if it's snowing. So that's the plan. So I'll bring you back in a minute. We'll go outside and see if it's snowing yet. Okay, everyone, it's snowing. I just came out here to check the weather, and it was snowing, and it is sticking. It's coming down pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely sticking. It's all over the tarp. Let's go look. Yep, it's stuck on the tarp. You can see it. It's sticking quick. It's coming down pretty good too. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. I'm trying to put the light to where you can see it. It is coming down. Yeah, it's snowing pretty good. For around here anyway. I'm sure people up north are like, that's just a little flurry. But yeah, it's a lot for around here. Look at it. I'm just enjoying this. Look at the snow. It is really snowing. It's snowing a lot at one time, which means we're probably gonna wake up to a white wonderland. I would think if it keeps snowing like this all night, we're gonna wake up to a white wonderland. At least 3 inches at this rate for the rest of the night. I think it's like 9:30. Yeah, there'll definitely be snow on the ground. All right, get a snow camp. Like I said, that's rare for me around here. This is glorious. Look at it. It's beautiful. Can't really see it on the ground yet. A little bit, but it's still coming down good. Look at it. All right, I'm enjoying it. It is cold out here though. Whew, I don't know what the temperature is, but it is cold, and that wind is picking up. Yeah, but it is snowing, and that's what we came out here to see. So better see it, because you don't see that much around here. Yeah, it's really coming down. Look at it on the tarp. It's sticking nice too. Yeah. Some real small cold flakes hardly any moisture in it. They're like perfect snowflakes. Look at them. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna go in the tent and have a cup of tea since I got my water heating up. And then I'll come back out in a minute and we'll see how much is on the ground. If it keeps snowing like this, it won't take long to cover the ground. It's plenty cold enough. So, yeah, let me go get a cup of tea and then we'll come back out and check it. Alright, got a cup of tea. Oh. Yeah, I can hear the snow hitting the tent. It's really snowing out there. And here's some sirens too. Somebody already got in an accident, it sounds like. They don't know how to drive in snow around here. We don't get any. I think we got, what, like 3-4 inches last year? 3 maybe? I didn't get to go camping in it. But camping in it now. Yeah, it sounds like it's really snowing out there. I'm interested to see how much is covered when we go out here in a minute. After I drink this tea, we're gonna go out one more time. Then I'm probably gonna go to sleep because, like I said, I gotta get out of here kind of early tomorrow. And packing up in the negative 10-degree wind chill is not gonna be fun. So, probably gonna go to sleep, try to get up early and see what it looks like out there. Probably gonna set an alarm on my phone for about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Get up, get this stove going, maybe make some breakfast if I get up early enough and I feel like it. I got some bacon and eggs and I got some tortillas left over, and some cheese, so might make some breakfast burritos, some bacon, egg, and cheese. Okay, everyone, it's 10:30. I'm back outside the tent. It's starting to lay down. Yeah, it's starting to stick around. So, yeah. I don't know how much is going to be on the ground in the morning, but we will see. We will definitely see. But it is definitely snowing, so that's what we came to see. But it would be cool to have like 6 inches on the ground in the morning. I'll turn the camera back on before I go to sleep, but I think I'm gonna go in there and make a cup of tea and get everything set up for bed, and then I'll bring you guys back, and hopefully everything's covered in snow in the morning. All right, guys. I just made a cup of tea. It's snowing hard out there now. Way harder than it was when we were out there. Can really hear it hitting the tent. It's coming down. So it's almost 11 o'clock. I think I'm just gonna finish this tea and go to sleep. I got my alarm set for, well, I can't remember what I set it for, 5:30 or 6. I think 6. So, yeah, try to get up early and get this stuff packed up, maybe make some breakfast and get out of here. All right, well, we'll see you guys in the morning.
Good night.
Morning, everyone. It's like 6:30, 6:25. It is cold. It's freezing. It's 18 degrees Fahrenheit right now, and a real feel of 4. And it's still snowing. I can hear the snow hitting the tent. There's got to be a lot of snow out there. It snowed all night long. I woke up at like 3 o'clock, freezing, had to stoke the stove back up, and it was snowing so hard I could hear it. So I'm sure there's a lot of snow out there. I don't want to get up though, it's so cold. It is really cold. Oh. Yeah. Oh. I gotta get some tea or coffee in me though, warm up. It's freezing. Yeah, it's cold. Sun should be coming up in about an hour. It usually gets light about 7:30, 7:45 around here. So I think I'm just gonna make me some tea or coffee and keep that fire going, get it nice and warm in here, and then start getting up and packing up some of this stuff, and we'll see about maybe making breakfast. I don't know. I'm not hungry right now. I'm just cold. So, yeah. See about getting some coffee going, tea. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Man. It's cold. Definitely need some coffee or tea. Whew. Yeah. Nice cup of tea. Oh. Yeah, it's warmed up in here a lot. It's cold though. As soon as that fire dies down a little bit, it gets cold instantly. So I'll just put some more wood in there. Oh. Enjoy this cup of tea. I just made tea. I didn't feel like making coffee. I really don't feel like making breakfast either, but maybe after I do some cleanup and stuff, maybe I'll feel like making some breakfast. But right now I don't really feel like making breakfast. I'm trying to wait for the sun to come up so we can look outside. Really can't see much with the light. So sun should be coming up in, I don't know, about 30, 40 minutes. So I think I'm gonna sit here and drink my tea and and maybe pack up some of this stuff on the inside. And then by then, hopefully the sun's up enough and we can go look outside. See if it's a white wonderland out there. Oh boy. It's a white wonderland out there. Look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. Wow. And it's still snowing pretty good. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah. All right. Let me put my shoes on. We'll go out there. Yeah, I'd say we got some snow. I don't know how many inches. Ooh, look at that wind blow the snow out of that tree. How beautiful is that? That is gorgeous. You don't see that around here too often. Whew. Here's the camp. Looks like my tarp did pretty good. Look at all the snow on that tarp. Yeah. Oh. It's cold, but it's not that cold. But I started to sweat in there before I came out here. I got that stove too hot. Yeah. Look at that. It's beautiful. There's the new stovepipe. It did nice. Brand new. First time using it. Yeah. I'd say we got a good inch, maybe inch and a half. But it's still coming down. It's snowing pretty good out here. Look at those birds out there in the snow. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's snowing pretty good. It's supposed to snow till about 3 o'clock today, so we could easily get another inch or two. It's a little chilly out here though. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I came back inside. It's pretty chilly out there. Wind's whipping now. So I just came in here to warm up. I'm gonna start packing up some of this stuff. I think it's probably getting close to 8 o'clock. So till I pack up all this stuff and get out of here, I don't think I'm gonna cook any breakfast. I gotta get out of here. I got things to do today. Okay, guys, got the campsite all cleaned up. I threw some snow on these ashes. I'm just kind of waiting for them to go out. I'm gonna throw some more snow and stir them, make sure they're out good. But it is really cold. I think it's a real feel of like 4 degrees, so yeah, it's pretty cold. But hey, we got our snow. Yeah, we did get some snow, and it's still snowing. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's coming down pretty good. Let's see if I can give you a shot out here. See if you can see it. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. It's snowing pretty good. It's cold, but I want to thank you guys so much for watching, being a part of the channel. Watch it till the end. It means a lot to me. I had real fun on this camp. I mean, we finally got to see the snow, yes, and it's still coming down. So I'm really happy about that. And yeah. Hope to see you guys on the next one. Stick around. We'll see you on the next one.